I mean, that sounds like guilty to me and things like that, but I really went into detail of, what I feel would happen with this whole thing and blah, 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 from those two informations right there. And I want to say this real quick, but my understanding is the video I heard is the videotape shows her walking in the freezer by herself. That's what they got from it, things like that. And also, this is something I want to say when I talk about, things when it has to do with blacks and things like that. And let's just say this, ghetto people. I mean, I don't know where you want to call it, but it's just, it's just like I said, people are like, there's two groups I don't like. It's a one race group and a ghetto group. And I'm not going to explain, their established order, what they like to do, but I just think it's mighty strange that people in a ghetto group, how stupid they are. I'm talking about ghetto blacks. And I brought this up before, how ghetto blacks are so freaking stupid, where it's just like, it was just like one of those things I was deleting comments. I had to really just delete like 5 comments, but it's just like, then I go to the person's profile and see how one-sided they are because everything they look up is black power. It's not really saying black power, but black love, black this, black that. And it's just like, do you not see yourself? And I don't really know how to get into it, but anyway, about the people who had that mindset of, there's like so many different stories I can come up with. And I guess I'll bring one up. And I'll get into the main point. Because this is not the main point, but I do want to bring this up because this is, like, to me, pathetic. There was a video, and I brought this up on this video before when I talked about this. A girl doing a video saying why she hates black people, and you can tell this girl was kind of joking about a stupid video. And, I just think it's kind of odd, and then she was attacked by a lot of blacks and making these YouTube videos attacking her, calling her stupid and things like that. But the thing is when you hit these comments, you can see that these people have racism in probably themselves too, because that's all they actually search is black this, black that, and think one side about everything, And I like I said, I've been around all different kind of people, and people who have that mindset, and especially with blacks, when they have this mindset of this whole black thing of, when the blacks, I don't know how you explain it. I don't know how to explain it because it's so mind-blowing dumb. It's kind of hard for me to get into that. But it's really hard for me to mimic or talk about how I've seen like certain blacks talk, and they seem like it's like a one-sided thing, like them versus us, and it's just like you're dumb yourself, and you don't help out anything. But anyways, to get on to the main point. And how long did it take me to get on to the main point? Hold on, I'm sorry. 5 minutes. And so this thing, my video is basically trying to say certain things about what I've seen in society of common sense, what I've seen from girls, like a group of girls go out and do something. And when you have, like I said in my video where I was talking about, I saw this post that said the most dangerous kind of person is a fake friend. And, and I brought that in, but I didn't explain that right like I wanted in my video. But I started out explaining this one story that I thought was important that I didn't explain right. I explained most of the stories wrong. But it had to do, it was all over the news about a group of girls went somewhere. To some club. I don't know, they went outside the United States and then they went to a club. All I know is a group of girls went to a club. And my understanding is they let her leave with a stranger. And I mentioned this video because I don't know the name of the story anymore because it was so long ago, but it was all over the news. It was this white girl went with this other white guy, and they got in the car, and the video showed, and the friends were okay with it. And next thing you know, she comes up missing. And the story is they're thinking that she's somewhere in the ocean, because the rumor came out, not really rumor, is the guy who supposedly killed the girl, which is true, everyone believes it. He his friend went undercover with a mic because he believed that his friend was probably did kill the girl, and he was telling his friend that he dropped her off in the ocean. He put her deep in the ocean where they'll never find her, which he got away with that murder because his story kept changing, so they couldn't use that against him. But the main point is how her friends let her, or fake friends, like let's just say that, like I like to call them groups. People are not really your friend; they're just only accepting you as long as you stay in their, established order, or they're, stay in this bubble in a certain way, and And that was really the main point, as how I saw with this girl who was in the freezer. What I was trying to say is, she didn't have true friends. She had fake friends, like a group. She wasn't with friends. She was with a group that did not watch over her, and that was really the main point I was trying to get to. And and I was really wanting to get into the thought of stupid people in this world of. People are stupid beyond belief, and I wanted to get into the part where, the guy who supposedly and most likely did drop, threw the girl into the ocean where they still haven't found her body yet. To my understanding, some girl decided to date him. And if you don't know, she got murdered in the hotel. He murdered her in the hotel and choked her to death. And what I was trying to explain right is, I was actually wondering what was going through that dumb bitch's head while she was being choked in that hotel and actually murdered. And was she like? What went through her head while she was being choked in the hotel? It's like, I deserved it. Like, was she thinking, I deserve this shit? Because that should be the only thing going on in her head, is being that stupid. I know it's like innocent to proven guilty, but it's just like, honestly, you should have had to know that. You should have. And that's why I was trying to bring up, that's why usually when it comes to a girl getting her ass beat by her husband or boyfriend, mostly I'm thinking you probably dated a guy because of his skin color or his money and things like that. It's just no common sense. But mostly when it comes to girls going out with someone, watch over your friend. And, and the last thing is, what I started out the video talking about was, there are certain, team up girls things do where you have the girl that blocks you from talking to a girl when, if I walk up to try to talk to a girl, she's with a group of girls, and then the girl who looks like a hyena tries to start blocking you and saying, no, you can't talk to us. We're out on girl night, and it's always the ugliest girl in the group. To me, I was like, sorry, explain that shit's stupid. But there's certain things that I actually don't like too. If I'm making out with a girl, she's probably a little drunk or more drunk, and I'm more like, and the friends are kind of sticking around. I'm always like, man, I wish they would go away. And the point is what the thing is, they're doing the right thing. That's something where I said they are doing the right thing. The whole blocker kind of girl thing, that is stupid, but the sticking around is really the right thing, even though I hate that too, because my mind is I'm probably going to want to take advantage of this girl, as in if we're making out and she's super hot, I'm going to want to put my hands in probably inappropriate places, because I have, and I'm not going to lie about that. But but I'm just redoing this video because I really didn't like that video. Like I said, I had to do this before, where a video that I felt that was getting a lot of views, but my thing is about logic, common sense, and facts on my things. Mostly just common sense and logic, about, when I do my videos. So I'm not one of those people, like I said, talk about the liberals, the Jews, the black, the Muslims, the feminists and things like that that make no sense, so and the main point is I was actually saying that I believe her friends were ghetto and they didn't watch over her and things like that. But so it kind of made me still not want to do the video once you figure out it still had my understanding is she walked into the freezer herself, so I don't really know the real full story, and I really don't care really, because I'm one of those people that honestly I didn't care about 9/11. If it has nothing to really do with anyone I know or something like that, it just happens to me, whatever. But because to me it's just like I can't be getting sad every time people show stupidity around this world. You know, like, I'm not saying people are stupid because of 9/11. I'm talking about the people that did it are stupid. They're still people. It's not their skin color, it's not their religion. People are freaking stupid. So that's explained that I can't get upset every time a person in this world does something stupid and start staring at it and just get all angry all the time. Otherwise, I wouldn't really have a freaking life. But I was mostly just trying to explain, you know, how you say it. It's just, make sure when you go out with somebody, make sure you're with your real friends and not fake friends. And that's how I was trying to say that's how she got into the freezer. And, you know, and I didn't explain my girl story right, where I was talking about her racist friends. And, you know, and how I had her to, I protect one of her racist friends. I don't know. I don't feel like getting this story anymore. Because when I get into this part of the story, my mind's getting all mixed up to make sure, because getting all mixed up. You know, but I was trying to explain the fact that there's only one thing they did right, the girls that did, that was friends with my wife or something like that, is one time my girl was drunk and I was happy that they walked her to her room because there were guys pulling at her arm trying to get her to go into their room, saying that they have a party going on in their apartment, but there was no party, you know, and you know, things like that. But, you know, so I was actually happy that they showed some kind of logic there and walked my girl to her room and not just, you know, done their own thing. You know, and that's all I really want to say. And I just believe the girl, with the whole freezer thing, she wasn't with true friends. She was with a group, and to me, she was in the kind of group I hate, is the ghetto group. Like I said, I mentioned sometimes the ghetto group, one race group. I'm not going to go over, you know, about them on this video, but that's why I believe it's what happened with the freezer is she wasn't with friends, she was with a group, and they didn't give too much of a shit about her and things like that. Otherwise she'll still be alive. You know, she had real friends, she will still be alive and things like that. You gotta watch the people that you put yourself around, make sure you're around real friends and not a group. And hopefully, like me, I'm a person that I just want to upload this video without watching it, and I might just do that. But that's really about it. All right, how long is the video? All right, that's all I want to say, but I want to make sure it's clear one more time. I don't know how to do it because I'm kind of exhausted and I'm ready to go to bed, but it's just, you know, make sure when you're out with a group of girls that they are your friends and not a group, you know. And I'm not going to get into, you know, the whole thing of taking advantage of things that I have, you know, seen, because I was the one taking advantage of the girl because their friends decided to leave, you know, because I'm hoping for that. And I hate it when the girl does, the friends do stick around, but it is the right thing to do, you know, and things like that. But, you know, that's all I really want to say. And it's kind of weird to do this video when it just kind of came out too that she walked into the freezer herself. And there was, so anyways, that's all. All right, peace.